Hey guys, what's up? Lego Orbiter here, and I am here with yet another very cool mock. Now this is a mock on Kashyyyk. I'm not gonna talk too much. I'm trying not to, at least. So I'm just gonna try to go through everything as quick as possible to make this not so boring for you guys, because it's a big mock. It's my biggest mock I've made so far. And if you guys have seen the latest update, I have got a bunch of Kashyyyk troopers, and they're all spread out through the video, and you will see them, like you see a couple here right now, maybe. And yeah, let's just get right into it. Let me just give some quick info. This is a 4 base plate mock. It involves a couple of battle packs, and just like, you know, it's Kashyyyk, so it's on a forest planet. And here's the base. And yeah, let's just get right into it and start this off with the actual battle. Okay, so I'm back now, and I zoomed in a little bit in the battle, so we can see it a little better now. Now, actually, I made this cool. Let's start off with something I thought looked pretty cool, so I added this feature. You see the base here, and I actually put a sort of walkway out to here, and the walkway actually spreads out into 2 paths right here, and just spreads out basically from right here to here. And I put 2 swamp speeder platforms right there, and I thought that was really cool. And actually, let me just remove this here, and you can see there's even a little red landing area right there. Just put this speeder back. Now, here, let's get right into the battle like I wanted before. We'll start with the back and then go into the front eventually. So right here in the back over here, we have some trees, just, you know, trees. And then we actually have a speeder which crashed into one of the trees. And I can just actually turn this around a little, just to give you a better view. And just turn this around like this. And you can see the speeder crashed right in here. And the flash just turned on. And I can actually, this is actually a better view now. I can give you a side view of everything. Now if you go like this, you see the speeder, and I put some mud, I put dirt and mud in random places of the area, so it gives it a more texture feeling, and it has more detail this way. And I found at the Lego store the other day, I found these cool lime green tiles, and I'm like, oh look, they look like a little like moss color. So I put them on the sides of the base, so it looks like a little bit of moss is trying to go up on the base, but you know, they cleaned it off, so yeah. And I put the trees everywhere. The trees are basically just these, like 5 or 6 of these plant pieces on top of each other. And yeah, so over here we have another speeder bike on the platform, and there's 2 clones actually hiding behind it, and they're firing. And then just turn this around again. And here we go. Yep, here you can see them right there. 1, 2. And there's a destroyed droid over here. Another dead droid behind this tree right here. Maybe you can't see him. And we just have some other battle droids moving in. And a little bit of a pile here of mud going down, and a super battle droid. And we have a dead clone right here, lying on the trees. Right here. Later. Sorry, guys, I'll be right back. Little problem. Sorry about that, guys. It's just my sister and my mother came down here. They didn't know I was taking a video. So let's just get right back into it. And here's the yeah, some trees, like I was saying, some dead battle droids, and I think I forgot what I was saying before, but you know, I doubt it was that important. And here we have actually the episode 2 Anakin, because I just thought he looked cool. I'm like, okay, let's put the episode 2 characters in here. And then over here again with the platform, it leads to another swamp speeder, and this one is actually blown up by whatever is behind the battle, because you actually have to be a little creative, and you have to imagine this battle is a large scale battle, and I just copied a portion of it. And you have to imagine maybe there's a tank over here, a Cobra Alliance tank, and it blew up that tank, that swamp speeder. So if you think like that, you'll understand what I mean. I'm gonna just move the camera a little and let me show you this more detailedly. Right over here, actually. 1 second. I don't know if the camera can see this properly. Right there's actually a dead scout trooper. And behind him, maybe the blast affected that clone right there too. He's also dead. And we have one clone behind over here firing. And actually in the back over there, we have another swamp speeder coming in from the back of the base. And we can actually just turn this around here, just to get you a better view. Give 1 second, guys. Zoom this out. Here it is actually made a trail. Like the more he goes, he's like breaking the grass. So he's leaving like a trail of dirt maybe. And just remove this, and you can see the trail. Let's put this back on. And the pilot, there's one scout trooper in there. Let me show you that. And there's one scout trooper in the pilot. And zoom back out. Oh, and you might have noticed there's 2 types of trees in this mock. The first one is this type of tree, which there aren't as much as the other type. Sorry, give me a sec. Yeah, there's this one, and then there's also the other one with the bamboo like look. And actually, I'm gonna try something and see if this works. Maybe the lighting might get better. Yeah, I think the lighting actually got better. I have this light over here, and I thought maybe if I turn that on, the lighting might be better. Sorry if it's like one side's dark, one side's light. I can't really do anything about that. And actually I can maybe. If I go like this. Well, yeah, that's not gonna work. Let's back into the battle. Some more mud. We have a little spider droid thing. I forgot what these are called. He's just walking around. Let's put this. This was supposed to be right there. And he's just walking around, shooting at the clones. You know, the usual. And then some more super battle droids. The one's dead. Some more droids. You know. Again, I'm trying to get this in a fast manner, so you guys don't get bored. Yeah, and we have Anakin again over there. What else can I tell you guys about the battle? That's basically the battle on the outside. Now let's get right into the base, and let's go from top to bottom. Okay, so now here we are with the base portion of this mock, and actually let's start with the huge turret you guys see over here right now. This is actually a custom turret that I made myself, and it was a quick prototype, and I thought, oh, it looked nice. And actually my cousin, you know, the new Lego Chima sets, he had these cool pieces that look like, I don't know, something from the movie. These, yeah. And I'm like, oh look, it looks like a firing thing. He gave me 2 of them and I put them on there. I'm like, oh look, that looks so cool. And maybe some lights on the bottom here. It rotates 360, and it can go, has a limited area to go up and down, but it's pretty good. And just some cool designs here. We have a glass piece here, glass pane type thing. And let's go around. You see a scout trooper over here. So yeah, let me just show this again. The glass panes right here, and then just the turret. And we have a scout trooper. Let me just show you the scout. Yeah. Here's a scout, and I put the chair red. I made the chair red because it's the Republic color. And here's just some firing control pieces. And yeah, that's basically the turret. And I tiled this entire thing out just to make it look smoother. But one little problem is that some of the tiles don't go down completely. I don't know why. And it looks extremely rough and old and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, maybe it's an old base. So what? It's Kashyyyk. And yeah. And then let's go over here. There's actually a type of gas tank thing. I put this in my last Kashyyyk mock too, and I thought it was cool, so I said, okay, let's put it again. Except I modified it a little more this time. So it has more detail. Let me just turn this around to show you guys. There's a little more detail this time, like with the slanting and the pieces and just you know, that stuff. And then actually I made the side of this really cool. I'll show you. You can't really see from the left side. Yeah, the left side over here, but I'll show you from this side. Here we actually have a connector between, so it connects this pipe from this pipe here to the actual building, and basically you can just think about it like this is a tank. It goes through here, and into the spread out into the building. So yeah, something like that. And I know I'm talking very fast. Sorry if it's annoying, but yeah. And here's Yoda looking through the window. I'll show you the inside there in a minute. Some red pieces. I put some glass panes, some dark gray to give her a nicer look. And let's turn this around again. And yes, I made a really weird roof here. I thought it would just give it a funny look, so I was like, okay, let's put that. So let's show you here. So I put these slanting red pieces, and there's actually some dark gray in here too. Maybe if I can just lower the camera, you'll see it better. So yeah, and there's actually glass panes in here, and yeah. And then I'll just take out the roof. I'll take the roof of this area off, and I'll show you that in a minute. So I'm back, and I took the roof off. It was actually very simple, just this one piece of tile here. It's one big tile. And sorry if the camera's moving a little, that might be because I stand on a tripod. And so you see the glass from here, and we just have some clone pilots on controls. This one's walking there, and we actually just have Yoda standing here. It's not special, just, you know, Yoda. Standing there with his lightsaber, and yeah, there's nothing really much to this right here. But I thought you guys might want to see it, so I showed it. And now let's put this roof back on here. It goes on like this, and just slides right on. And let's actually just take this top part off just to show you the actual inside now. Okay, so now I turned the entire mock around and I took off the roof so you can see it. I put the roof over here. And let's just get right into this now. And actually, I forgot to mention one thing before we went into the inside. I added these cool dark gray slopings here, and that gave it a really cool type of, I don't know. It just looks very nice. And once I added those, adding the moss, the lime green moss, was very simple and made it look much nicer. So that was a very big plus for me. And actually, I added working sliding doors this time. The old sliding doors I had on my old mock actually never worked. They were broken. And they actually just slide right in here. And let me show you that. So it's really simple. Let me just take this off here so you can see it. And I'll basically just do this. 1 second, please. I don't want to interfere with the camera's sight, and it basically just slides like this, and you see the doors, and yeah, and it just slides right back. Sorry, again, I'm not too good with sliding doors, so I do have some technical difficulties once in a while, but it's not that much of a deal. And then back there you can see just some slopes and a red piece here to make it look nicer. And I'll just zoom out again, and oh wow, I just realized this was uneven. And yeah, and let's get into the inside. Okay, so now here we are with the inside. And first of all, I'm deeply sorry for this one line here, and that's because I didn't have the tiles to fill that in, and neither did I have the tiles to fill this one right here. I actually ran out. I just had enough to finish this off right here. I'm sorry about that, but I don't think it's that much of a deal. So let's just get right into it. Now, the first thing you probably want to look is right here, which is basically like the armory type area. We have 4 scout troopers right here. They're just standing there, and Obi-Wan Kenobi's telling them their orders. or whatever you want to call it, right there. And then they're basically just standing and watching him. Again, just the regular Scout Troopers from the battle packs. Yeah, and let's put that back. And back here we have a regular clone actually going to get a gun. And I put this cool armor here, and yes, some pieces are uneven, I'm sorry about that. I put this cool armor here, and I thought it looked really nice. So I hope you guys do too. And yeah, and over here we just have some venting systems, or whatever you want to call it, just some vents and stuff like that. And then the door which leads into this area right here. So I'll just turn this around and be right back. Okay, so so now that we covered that area right there, let's get onto this hallway here. So we have R2-D2 actually coming down the hall, and I put these cool big large gray sloping pieces and just some small slopes here, and that gave the door a more nice feel. I'm guessing that's how you would say it. And yeah, you can imagine what that looks like. And I put some more slopes right here, and that made it look even nicer. And sorry, excuse me. And that yeah, I'm really happy with the look of that. And here we just have, let me just go like this maybe. Yeah. So I have 3 clones running, 2 scouts, 1 trooper, and then let me just turn this over there in the corner. We have, I'm sorry if the camera is really tilted. And over here, let me just turn this a little more. Over here, you can actually see the mechanism for the sliding door here. And actually has a great pattern on both sides. Yeah, sorry about that. And yeah, we just have another clone trooper going over here to get some maybe supplies from the boxes. You see there's some crates and stuff. And this is just to, you know, pick up the boxes. And the boxes are actually just really simple. Just open and close. There's nothing in them. And yeah, I put this red dot on top. I just thought it looks funny, and I thought it looked cool at the same time. And yeah, that's basically the inside of the base. So yeah. Okay guys, that basically concludes this mock review, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this Kashyyyk mock. It was my best mock, my biggest mock, and my funnest mock I've made so far. So yeah, please rate, comments, and give this video a very big thumbs up. And what else? If I missed something and you guys are wondering what that thing was, just tell me. I'll go through the pictures and I'll remember and I'll tell you. So if you thought I left some stuff out, again, don't forget to tell me. And yeah, I'll have another update out soon. And yep, I'm starting to become a very big clone army builder, and I'm collecting lots of clones for you guys. And well, that basically concludes it, and bye bye.